My team and I are headed to a home that was built by ZOE International. ZOE works to end child sex trafficking in 5 nations, including the United States, through prevention, rescue, and restoration. They built this home for child survivors of trafficking, and we have this incredible opportunity to go see it and to meet Dr. Jason Plunkett and just learn more. I love this organization. I want to bring awareness. I want to learn.
Okay.
Where should we head first?
Let's go check out the home.
Okay.
All right.
I love this. Okay, see, I think a lot of people, including me, would think when girls are rescued from child sex trafficking, it might be like a place that feels more sterile, a place that feels more like a hospital. And this is so just warm and like, I want to live here.
That was literally the hope. We had the honor of being able to volunteer at other homes. And what we did was we surveyed both the staff and the youth. And we said, if you could dream, what would you like? One little girl said, I would want that big square thing in the middle, right?
Oh my gosh.
So that was actually, we were probably going to put an island here already, but why not honor her by allowing every girl to sit around here and have chairs around it, right?
I love that. And you told me before that, you know, you want to teach them how to cook so they're able to learn how to take care of themselves, which this is like the perfect kitchen for that. Tell me about the locks on the cabinets.
Again, I told you we had the honor to be able to serve these different youth. This one little girl who really stood out said, the staff and the kids are eating my snacks. But the locker was our innovative way of saying, we honor you. We want to be able to protect you from someone even eating your snacks. It's a regular cabinet, right? But if you put a simple lock on it, now they're protected.
And it makes me want to cry, but probably these girls have never been shown even a tiny bit of that much respect in their life so far.
It's those simple things, actually. It's those simple things that let them know it's above and beyond, and it's just for you. So the home is built around your care, your love, how we could consistently just, and I use the word a lot, but honor you. And to me, it's about how you re-dignify, right? Someone was trying to take away their humanity, so it's about how do we give back that humanity. Let me show you another way how we honor the youth. Okay. Right? Come here. So look at this.
Oh, yes.
So we want to really allow for choice. So we said, let's overwhelm them with games. So how do I build rapport with you is sitting on the other side of you, getting to know you through a game. And then look at this. So there's Crenshaw Monopoly, South Central Monopoly, Los Angeles Monopoly, and Compton Monopoly. Yeah, so then when you sit across from a youth and you're playing Monopoly with her and you see the various areas, she could actually say, and that's a donut shop I know, and that's my school, and that's where I used to live. And we get to know more just from that perspective.
What a creative way. And she feels like she has something to share with you.
And then we get to learn. So we come from that place of curiosity again, right? We come from that place of wonder, wanting to know more about your life, wanting to be in awe of your story.
I love that, wanting to be in awe of your story.
Have you ever heard the story of the little boy and the pencil?
No.
So there's a 6-year-old little boy. He lives in Compton, and he's just trying to get to school. He woke up in the morning. He had to wake himself up. His mom was hungover. His dad's in jail. His older brother and sister didn't even come home that night. He puts on his clothes, and it's wrinkled, a little bit damp, and he runs outside with his backpack. But he can't go down this street because there's a lot of different bloods on that street. He can't go down this street because there's some Crips in that street. He can't go down this alley because there's a dog that always chases him, so he has to zigzag his way to school, right? While he's walking to school, people are making fun of him or asking him to do things, and he has to basically run to school. He gets to school 10 minutes late. He walks into his classroom, and his teacher looks at him and says, "You're late, and where is your pencil?" And he gets in trouble for not having a pencil. But it's because she did not sit in awe of his story. She did not know what he overcame just to get to that place. So we want to be able to learn their story. Our hope is to be able to sit in that posture of being able to honor their story, learn more about them, and celebrate that.
I love that. I feel like this is so important just in general, right? Like right now we're talking about survivors of one of the worst crimes I can imagine. But just in our everyday life, whether it's with our child or a coworker or whatever, just to sit in the awe of their story. I love that.
The term that we stand by right now is called cultural humility. Knowing that I don't know. I don't care how much I studied it. I don't care how long I lived it.
And I appreciate hearing that from someone like you because you do have a doctorate. You have all this education, you have all this experience. And a lot of times people who do have a lot of experience and, you know, the letters behind their name, sometimes feel like, no, I spent years. I know.
Yeah.
I know. And to always remember to have that cultural humility, you said?
Yeah, cultural humility.
I love it.
So let me show you something where we made a mistake.
I don't see a mistake.
That's what I thought, right? As we were able to survey the youth, they were talking about how they would receive stained towels. So our thought was the answer for that is to give you brand new white towels, but that was wrong. When my friend, a survivor leader, came and I opened this up for her, she gasped. She says it reminded her of a hotel.
Oh my gosh.
When I looked at it, it reminded me of a hotel as well, but it reminded me of vacations and having fun with family. It didn't remind me of getting raped or be taken advantage of over and over again.
So all of these will be replaced?
All of these will be replaced. We actually have colored towels already hidden behind this one. So I have colored towels here already in regards to mixing it up and changing it so take away from that look.
I never, ever would have thought of this. How something that to you and me represents comfort and luxury, right? To somebody else reminds them of being raped. But again, it goes back to not making assumptions. Just because you find this comforting, somebody else will be reminded of the assault that they had.
Can I tell you a story where I made a mistake again? So I was serving another placement at the time. I was actually kind of young. I was working with boys, and there was this tall, very athletic Hispanic male. And I knew that he played sports. So I knew he played baseball, I knew he played football. So as soon as he came, I said, guess what? We have a football field, we have a baseball field, and you got your own bed. And he says, I don't give a F about any of that. And he says, all I need is a piece of paper and a pencil so I can write my mom, because I haven't spoken to her in 5 years. And that's me learning from that, of sitting in that posture of curiosity and wonder, and not just saying, oh, we know what you want.
Yeah, we read your file, we got it.
Yeah, we know what you need. And my hope is that just us as clinicians, us as parents, continue to sit in that posture of curiosity. How can I help you? What do you need? And a pencil and a paper is all he really needed. But yeah, a place of wonder again.
Yeah.
All right, so come walk with me.
Okay. This hall feels very wide.
It's an oversized hallway on purpose, right? To get away from that sterile feel. Like a hospital, a court, juvenile hall, right? You're walking down this narrow, sterile hallway, life-draining lights, and you're walking into a white wall. So the hope was to extend the hallway.
So honoring their space.
Honoring their space. So this oversized hallway, you'll see that they're walking into a nook with a lavender garden outside. This is a home. It's not an institutionalized space.
Yeah, and for a lot of these girls, it might be the first home they've had.
And not only that, but so every girl here has her own bedroom.
Oh, wow.
Some of the youth that we serve actually have never even had their own bed. So the way you honor that is being able to give her a bed. So every bed is a princess bed with a mirror in it. So she wakes up and falls in love with that image every day, right? Reminding her of how beautiful she is and not listening to the voice of anyone else other than her own.
And you also told me that when a girl comes, you don't just give her the bedding, she gets to pick her bedding. Yeah,
so she chooses her decor, her rug, her decor on the wall, and the quilts. It's all hers. We're basically starting her to her plan of permanency.
So when she leaves, she can take all that stuff?
All that's hers.
Wow.
Yeah, we purposely don't even brand it with ZOE.
And why is that?
Because we want to know it's really all for them. And it helps them that when they leave here, they're already on their way of recovery, on their way of restoration, on their way to permanency in life.
That is such a beautiful way to show them love, just of you are so important and your opinion is so important and what you like is so important.
Yeah. It's that place of meeting each youth exactly where she's at.
I can't even imagine going from a life of being trafficked to having this. Like, it's just makes me want to bawl my eyes out. I think it's beautiful. Thank you so much for taking the time. There are so many other details about this home, and I'm gonna post a link. Let's spread the word, and I am just so thankful for people like you and organizations like ZOE for helping these amazing young girls.
Yeah.